welcome back. Now, planning to go for a massage parlor for some relaxation? Well, make sure that you select the right one. The city police are zeroing in on those parlors that offer more than just massages, service to keep their cash registers ringing. Our crime correspondent Salim has this report. The racket was simple but effective. After the massage session, young girls like this one from Kerala offer customer a condom, proof that additional services were on offer. An undercover cop blew the lid on the racket in this parlor in Pural, arrested the manager and the girls sent to rehabilitation home.
Recently we got some information that near Pural, one of the massage center, some prostitution is going on. We got that information. So 2 days back we are raided that we sent the decoy also. We confirmed the prostitution going on in the massage center. Then 2 days back we sent our teams and raided that massage center. We confirmed, again we are confirmed. Then we arrested that manager, Prashant. Then we rescued one lady from that massage center.
Police say this is not a one-off case and many massage parlors are potential hotbeds of prostitution. Young girls are recruited as beauticians but are allegedly trained in other areas as well. After a few weeks, the girls are sent back home and a fresh lot of girls are brought in. On an average, massage parlors charge 2,000 rupees per massage and additional services for 1 hour. The girl on duty is offered 1/4 paid by the customer. Sources say agents are seen openly canvassing for these massage parlors, trying to attract customers to the flesh trade in the name of various kinds of massages. Police say they are now keeping an eye on these parlors everywhere. In Chennai, with Salim, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu. Well, if you thought a cemetery was a place where the dead always get the dignity they deserve, well, you could be wrong. Like this popular St. Patrick's cemetery, Lala Jude has this report. This is one of the most widely known spots in Chennai. Once very well maintained, Patrick's, with more than 50,000 graves, now is a frightening place littered with garbage and liquor bottles. But there is more going on here. Novados, who came here to pay homage to his wife buried here, was shocked to find rowdies gambling on her grave.
வந்து பார்க்கும்போது பார்த்தா கலர் ரொம்ப நாஸ்டியாக ரொம்ப மோசமாக இது மேலே வந்து பான் வராக வச்சு துப்புறது தண்ணி அடிச்சு பாட்டிலு ரொம்ப தீண்டத்தகாத தேவையில்லாத இதெல்லாம் அசிங்கெல்லாம் பண்ணி வச்சுருக்குது. நம்மளும் எவ்வளோ சொல்லி பார்த்தாச்சு எதுவும் நாடு கிளியர் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இல்லை. இந்த கலரிக்கு வந்து ஒரு மன அமைதிக்கு வந்து பார்க்கணுன்னு வந்தாக்கா கட்சியில் வந்து இதை விட மனம் ரொம்ப வேதனையோடு வெளியே போகிற அளவுக்கு இருக்குது நிலமை. அதனால் இதை வந்து இது குறித்து வந்து சம்மந்தப்பட்ட ஆளுங்க சட்டப்படி ஒரு சரியான ஒழுங்கு நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கிறது நாங்கள் ரொம்ப விரும்பி கேட்டுக்கிறோம். எங்களை மாதிரி நிறைய கலர்காரங்க இது போல் பாதிக்கப்பட்டு ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்காங்க.
Anthony, the caretaker of the cemetery for the past 50 years, says that he can't do anything to stop the activities in the cemetery.
இந்த கல்லறைக்கு வந்து நாங்கள் வந்து பொறுப்பாக இருக்கிறோம். நானும் எங்கள் பையனை சொல்லி பார்த்தேன், கேட்கல ஐயா யாரும். நான் கேட்க மாட்டுறானுங்க, அவனுக்கு இஷ்டம் மாதிரி ஆடுறானுங்க.
Clearly, peace eludes the dead, even in their final resting place. In Chennai, with Lala Jude, this is Ashmit Kumar for NDTV Hindu. Well, on to the top story coming in from Karnataka now. A defiant Chief Minister Yediyurappa has returned to Bangalore from his holiday in Mauritius. Now, amidst the storm over the illegal mining are the Lokayukta's report indicting him. Just after setting foot in Bangalore, he targeted the Lokayukta Santosh Hegde, questioning why he spoke to the media about his report even before it was submitted. Now, he once again said that the Prime Minister must intervene and sent a team to Bangalore on the Lokayukta's phone being tapped. Now, he said that he would answer all charges at a press conference today. Now, the BJP seems to be divided in a fix trying to find a face-saving formula. The party's Vice President Shanta Kumar has openly said that Yediyurappa must step down.
If it is so, you would have reported to the central government. Even though it is not too late, I am going to request Prime Minister send an important team to the Karnataka to inquire about all these phone tapping offense. 3 years continuously they are
Non-stop
threatening and so many baseless allegations they are making. Much disappointed Devegowda ji, Kumaraswamy, Revanna and Siddaramaiah and all other Congress JDS leaders. For that, I will go around in the state. I will speak to the people.
Well, on the Karnataka mining report, the BJP has said that it will take a decision only after the report is out. Now, the BJP president said that Karnataka chief minister will accept his decision.
कर्नाटक के मुख्यमंत्री येदियुरप्पा से मेरी बातचीत हुई है और उन्होंने मुझे कहा है कि पार्टी के अध्यक्ष के नाते आप जो भी निर्णय करिए आप मुझे कन्वे करिए, उस निर्णय का मैं पालन करूंगा। मैं अक्सर एक बात का हर बार रहा हूं कि परसेप्शन के आधार पर मैं कभी राजनीतिक निर्णय करता नहीं और कभी करूंगा नहीं, और इसलिए मैंने कहा कि जैसे ही हमको लोकायुक्त के रिपोर्ट की कॉपी मिल जाएगी उसके आधार पर पार्टी उचित निर्णय करेगी।
Well, former Karnataka Chief Minister and JDS leader H.D. Kumarasamy has said that the BJP leadership is helpless in front of the Chief Minister and that they cannot sack him.
BJP High Command, there is no bone in their back. I think we are not think that the BJP High Command will going to take decision after even Lokayukta submit his original report.
Do you think that CM should step down, sir?
Let us. He will not step down. We know that.
Well, the Congress meanwhile has hit back at the BJP on the issue of corruption, saying that what is happening in Karnataka is not just Yediyurappa's doing, but the entire leadership is involved.
ये अवैध खनन का कद्दू जब कर्नाटक में कटा था तो भाजपा में ऊपर तक बराबर बटा था। इसीलिए जब बेंगलुरु से निर्देश आता है कि येदियुरप्पा के बचाव में आप दंड बैठक लगाओ, तो भाजपा का केंद्रीय नेतृत्व ये नहीं पूछता क्यों, वो ये पूछते हैं कितने।
Well, in other developments now, the Supreme Court will watch the video footage of the June 4th crackdown on Ramdev supporters at the Ramleela Maidan. Now, the Supreme Court declared that innocent citizens should not be beaten up and that such an incident should not be allowed to occur again. The Supreme Court will hear the case after watching the visuals on the 8th and 16th of August. Now, the Apex Court demanded an explanation on the circumstances that led to the crackdown. Meanwhile, Ram Jethmalani, appearing for the Bharat Swabhiman Trust, wanted Home Minister P. Chidambaram to be made as a party to this case and said that the violence happened because of him. Now, for the first time, a President of India has put up the details of movable and immovable assets on the website. Now, the information has been put up following a ruling by the Chief Information Commissioner in favor of an RTI activist who sought this information. On 21st July, in response to the query by RTI activist Subhas Agarwal, the Public Information Officer at the President's Secretariat said that the list of assets had been put up on the President's website. Now, the President is on a week-long visit to South Korea as a part of India's Look East policy. Now, in the Cash for Votes case, Samajwadi Party leader Revati Raman Singh is being grilled by the Delhi Crime Branch. Alleged middleman Suhail Hindustani, who had already been arrested in connection with the case, reportedly approached Singh on the intervening night of July 21st and 22nd of the year 2008. This was, of course, for striking a deal to buy BJP MPs. Now, the probe in the 3-year-old scam gathered momentum after the Supreme Court came down heavily on the Delhi police for its callous investigations. Amar Singh has already been questioned last week by the crime branch officials over his alleged involvement in the Cash for Votes scandal. Well, still ahead, hockey fans in India can finally rejoice. Indian Hockey Federation and Hockey India have joined hands. We get you more details on the other side.